Hey guys, well, you all welcome to My Way Tarot. So this will be a reading for Capricorn. This will be a bi-weekly reading for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. Now, it will be split into two parts. So there will be love in the first part and then career and finances in the second, and then we'll close off the reading with an angel answers oracle. So if you have a question in mind, please hold on to that question and then you can ask it at the end. Okay, so with this first part being a love reading, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own sense of discernment with the messages that come through, and please do not force anything to fit. Okay, guys. So this could be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements for yourself, or potentially your love interest. Okay. So we're using the Modern Witch Tarot today, and then let's get into it, shall we? So, angels of love and light, could you please get clear and concise messages for Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, Venus? What are they needing to know in relation to love? Please and thank you for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. Now, guys, I will be doing this love reading a little bit differently. So I will do how are they feeling in relation to the connection, how you're feeling about the connection, and then the mutual energy in the middle. Obviously, this can be switched around to however this resonates. I'm getting told 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get straight into your reading. So thank you for bearing with me. Also, guys, as I'm filming this, we've just had the full moon in Capricorn, so I hope the full moon was all right for you guys, as it's your full moon. So let's get into this, shall we? How are they feeling? How's the love interest feeling? Please and thank you. How's the love interest feeling? Please and thank you. How's the love interest feeling over here? Wow, okay. The lovers. Gemini energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Don't mind some of the cards, okay, guys? I've had to kind of colour them in to make them more decent. And obviously with shuffling, some of the markings have come off. So I'll have to redo that again. But we have Gemini energy. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Wow, I was getting Knight of Pentacles, but it's the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. What else here, please? Thank you. 5 of Cups in reversal. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Fabulous energy, guys. Taurus and Libra. And some of you may resonate with divine feminine energy, okay? Or potentially you're dealing with a divine feminine if you happen to be on the twin flame journey here. With the Page of Wands, the Empress, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 7 of Cups. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through, and then we have the 8 of Cups. So what I'm feeling is that predominantly this person is wanting to reach out to you. Okay, they could be struggling with, you know, maybe having a little bit of a confidence issue with reaching out to you, especially if they went through a previous kind of situation with someone, okay, in kind of a romantic way, and it didn't necessarily work out very well between the two of them for one reason or another. How this person is feeling is that they are pretty much ready to open up to you emotionally, because this person sees you doing very well for yourself and they feel like you have options here, okay, in love. And I feel like love is not necessarily the first thing that's on your mind when you wake up in the morning, okay? I feel like there are a million other things that you have on your plate, and it's the sense of wanting to try to get a solid foundation for yourself in other areas of your life. So potentially you've been working really hard right now in order to kind of achieve a certain amount of, I'm getting the sense of being established here. How this person feels about you is that they actually want to take you off the market, okay? This person wants to take you, you know, take you out and spoil you. Look at that. Wow, I'm getting all tongue-tied. So I know that kind of spirit's messing with me here. With the Queen of Pentacles breaking up the deck, there's your energy, Capricorn. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. We had the pre-Empress, we had the Queen and the Empress showing. So this person knows exactly who you are, and they know exactly that you're deserving of a long-term commitment, and they want to make you theirs, okay? They want to make you theirs. How are you feeling over here? How are you feeling over here? How's Capricorn feeling in relation to love, or this love connection over here? Okay. Wow, the Empress came out again. Ten of Swords in reverse. Everything is fine. Bear with me. What's to go underneath this Empress for Capricorn? Wow, Judgment. Sagittarius energy. And one more, thank you. Queen of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Star in reverse, Aquarius energy, and the Hermit, Virgo. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and the Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, but it's coming out reversal. I did pick up on that energy before. Do you know what it is? I feel like you're not really paying this person any attention whatsoever. And it's like, you may have felt at one point that you've lost hope in this connection, so you've just been keeping to yourself here. You know, maybe you've been trying to manifest some sort of communication with this person in the past and it didn't necessarily work out. So I feel like you've kind of just decided, you know what, whenever it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I've got other ish that I need to deal with right now. So maybe you're coming across as someone who just has a lot to deal with, and I feel like you've been given off such a strong kind of impression to this person or to other people around you that you're right, but I don't feel like you are. Okay. I'm getting this overall kind of thing of, well, yes, it would be nice to have love in my life, but this person isn't really talking to me right now. Okay. They're not really talking to me. They're giving off this impression that they don't want to talk to me, but I can sense that they do. And it's the confusion factor of it all, like the sense of the mixed messages or the hot and cold, that type of thing. And I feel like you've kind of surrendered and kind of given into this role of doing anything extra with this person, and you've retreated, and now you're kind of just like, look, I'm going to put me first. I'm the main character here. And if this person wants anything to do with me, then they need to come forward and show it. But this person is very much looking over at you, okay? But they're definitely comparing themselves to you or measuring themselves compared to you in some way, whereby it's like they feel that, you know, you are someone who's coming across as Queen and Empress energy. And I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, okay, guys? And they're coming across as someone who's this like Knight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, okay? Like they're not in king or queen energy or emperor and empress energy yet, but they definitely know that that's the kind of energy that you exude, and so therefore they may feel on some level that they haven't got quite what it takes as of yet to be able to measure up to kind of give you what you're kind of feeling that you're needing at this time in a relation to a love connection. But look, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like everything's kind of working out in the way that it needs to. So this is like Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, maybe in Sagittarius energy. Yeah, there has been the sense of disappointment that, you know, a wish hasn't come true yet. But just because it hasn't necessarily come true or looked like it's come true in the physical as of yet doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So what's the mutual energy here for Capricorn? I feel like you've closed a really painful cycle in your life here, and you're just kind of like on another level right now. Like it's the butterfly who's kind of emerged from the cocoon, and you know, you're not taking full flight as of yet because you're just trying to get used to your wings kind of, you know, opening up as it were, and you will be taking off really soon. Three of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Lots of air sign energy coming through as well. The Tower in reverse, Aries and Scorpio. And one last card for the mutual energy. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Wow, more air. More swords. More thinking. Wow, Six of Swords. Wow. Will we be able to move on together? Will we have this passionate new start that we want with the Ace of Wands? Are we just going to be able to actually physically get in contact with each other and be around each other? Or are we just going to keep on kind of seeing where the other one's at? You know, are we actually going to kind of talk here with the King of Swords, Queen of Swords? You know, you both kind of know that this is probably a very ideal match for you both. But there's a sense of a few questions regarding, you know, maybe another kind of third party situation of sorts, which obviously has been, you know, causing a lot of upset. But I feel like ultimately you both have had sleepless nights when it has come to this connection, you know, and you've had the realization that whatever you went through together, but also separately, has been inevitable, and it's needed to help you in order to kind of heal. But this has still not been easy. I just feel ultimately, you know, this person here, I just broke up the deck. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Six. You both want to speak up for yourselves and speak up about this connection and kind of give each other the truth of where you really stand with each other. But I feel like on your side, you are kind of more, you know, comfortable with doing that. Okay. You're pretty comfortable with saying, look, a spade's a spade. This is how it is. I'm going to be honest about this. And yet this person just has more difficulty with kind of telling you straight. And I feel predominantly the reason that being is because of whatever they've experienced, and potentially they felt, you know, under fire from opening up in the past, or they opened up before and then they were criticized, or, you know, they were gaslighted in some way or manipulated in some way with some sort of other interaction and made to feel a type of way. And then obviously they were just like, right, well, I may as well just keep my feelings to myself. And this person may kind of avoid being more open. And this obviously was more difficult for you, because I'm getting the sense of like one being a more anxious kind of attachment, and the other one being more avoidant. And then I feel like someone's not as anxious anymore, and then they're becoming avoidant, and the person who's avoidant is becoming more anxious, and it's like shoes on the other foot type of thing. And so there's a sense of you both kind of experiencing, you know, how you both have felt at one point, you know, in regards to your interaction with one another. And there's a sense of the realization of, oh, okay, so we both have felt anxious, we both have felt avoidant, we both to a certain extent have been mirroring each other and kind of reflecting parts of ourselves that trigger. And I feel like you're dealing with potentially a very high level soulmate or a twin flame connection or a past life connection. But I'm getting with the Lovers here and the Empress, I feel like this person knows who you are and you know who this person is. And I feel like you're kind of actively waiting on this person by just getting on with your ish right now and not focusing on love too much. I feel like you are more in your career or your finances, or if you have children, then you're prioritizing with looking after your children or family, you know, that type of thing. And this person may feel like you're kind of ignoring them. And I don't feel like you're outright ignoring this person, but I feel that there was one point where you gave them a lot more attention here. You were always kind of going to them to give them attention, and they loved this, obviously. But you kind of got fed up with it because this person wasn't really giving that much back. And you thought, well, why is it always got to be me? Why is it always got to be me doing the extra here? When if it's meant to be a more balanced, equal partnership, regardless of whether it's love related or not, you know, why am I not having my sense of equal give and take here, or a more balanced equal take? Why is it coming across as more one-sided? Why is it coming across as, you know, I get to go over to see you and, you know, stroke your ego type of thing, but yet you're not coming over to me type of thing. And it's not the sense that you wanted this person to stroke your ego or need validation or anything like that. It's just a sense of common courtesy where you're having a conversation and it's not kind of like, you know, stop dead in its tracks type of thing. So it's just actually more to the point in relation to etiquette and manners, really. So I just, now I get all this energy where I'm feeling quite fierce, like I'm just kind of like this, which is this kind of Queen of Swords energy. Like you're definitely coming into this point of like fierceness, okay, and not from a revenge place or a. I'm getting like I wanted to say maleficent for some reason. I'm not getting that so much, but I'm getting this overall like, well, no, I'm not going to take any ish anymore type of thing. You know, I'm setting my boundaries. I'm not here for your beck and call. If you want to come see me or talk to me, then you can approach me. I'm sitting here. I'm staying put. And this person knows and realizes this, and they're like, wow, okay. If they were to come forward, they hope you don't swipe their head off, but I don't think you will, because I feel like you'll listen to this person. What they have to say is there's always two sides to a story, but then at the same time, it's a bit like I'm hearing, "Eesh," like this person is a little bit intimidated. But there may have been at one point where they were kind of soaking up the attention from you, obviously, because I'm getting you're a catch, a real catch, but this person may have not made you feel like a catch before, and now they're realizing, damn, well, they were always a catch, but I went and did this, and now I've really showed off my sense of insecurity about this connection by acting childishly, okay, or immaturely in some way. And there was a sense of disappointment, and I feel like you're kind of over it. Like you're over the sense of the disappointment. You go, yeah, okay, well that was what it was, but I'm certainly not going to be losing my beauty sleep over it anymore, because I've got this and that to do. And this person is kind of like in awe of you, but they're a little bit scared of you as well. But I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing, because it's like you've drawn a line and they know if they cross it, it's you know, more fool them, I'm hearing, okay, which is quite interesting. So I'm getting the 6th, the 9th, the 5th could be very significant. I'm wanting to say the 3rd, and maybe even the 16th, 9th and the 16th, okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the love portion of your reading. So if you just give me a few moments and we'll get straight into your career and finance and then your angel answers. So thank you. Okay, Capricorn, welcome to the career and finance portion of your reading. So I've cleared the energies and we've shuffled the cards already, but I'm going to go and shuffle on camera a few times. So let's pull some energy for your career and finance for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023 and find out what's going on for you, okay? So when I have the cards come out on the table, I'm just going to leave them as they are because they tell me some really intriguing messages, okay, with how they fall, and sometimes, you know, that can be of great help. But when I go to do my extended readings, they will be obviously all tidied up so that I can go to clarify, okay, for the next part of the reading. If you're interested in the extended, then I do have a link in the description box below for a link with the memberships, and there are other lots of amazing perks that come with the membership if you happen to take a look, okay, guys. So let's get into this. Wow, look at this Emperor energy, Aries, but you're coming through as a boss right now. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So I feel like you are really taking the reins of your life and you're not effing around. And it was so interesting to me because obviously if you know, watch the love portion of your reading, your card, not your, well, your main card up here for your side was the Empress. So you are coming across as the Empress, but also the Emperor, like this beautiful mix of masculine, feminine energy. and you're starting to kind of really exude so much power by having that sense of balance. It's so gorgeous, by the way. Okay, what can we get here, please, for career? What's going on for career? Career and finances, that's what I want to know. Wow, okay, beautiful. Obviously, I have to kind of pick it up and put it down because that came over here. Ten of Cups, the Emperor and the Ten of Cups, Page of Swords, Air energy, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Nine of Wands in reverse. What's going on here, please, for Capricorn? For Four of Wands, for career and finances. What's going on, please, and thank you. Emperor came out again, guys. No effing around over here. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot coming out. Cancer's energy, and we're currently in Cancer season. You are so in it right now. This is so, so good. These cards are absolutely insane. I wanted to say make it rain, okay? I just saw 414 on my timer. You could be seeing of those numbers, okay? Or 444 or 111, which is a number to do with manifestation, maybe an 1111. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. You may have Virgo placements. Anything else that wants to come out? Anything else? Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. I'll take one more. Thank you. One more. Right in the middle, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, interesting. Eight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. And then Justice. Beautiful Libra energy. Okay, Five of Pentacles. And then everything is fine with the Ten of Swords. Do you know what? The predominant energy here is that you have everything kind of working out in your favor and balancing out for you. You may have literally been really unsure about whether to put a lot of time, effort, or energy into some sort of work, some sort of endeavor that you've been interested in pursuing, because it brings you actually a lot of emotional fulfillment and you really love what you do. But there have been points where potentially you have not necessarily been kind of acknowledged or rewarded or respected in the way that you should be, for the work that you produce. I'm getting the amount of work that you produce. I'm getting your work ethic is, you know, second to none. It's like when you've got your mind on something, there's no stopping you. Okay, you're very determined. You kind of grit your teeth. You know how to get a job done. And if sometimes you get to a point where you will kind of overwork yourself to the point where there may be a little bit of kind of neglect and not necessarily looking after yourself as properly as you should be. And obviously it's all a sense of having a work-life balance. And I feel like it's been more work than play of recently. It's not the sense that you've wanted, you know, to just be all about your work because you really enjoy it, but I'm getting more on the lines of like you may have felt like you've not had much choice. Okay, you may have not felt like you had much choice, and so therefore it's like, well, if I don't do it, then nobody else is going to do it. So maybe you have asked for help in the past or kind of asked for some sort of advice on how to change things, but they haven't been that helpful. Okay, or not really given you the sense of assistance that you've needed, or really helped kind of direct you in a way where you feel like you could feel comfortable in trusting with what they're telling you, with their kind of supposedly expert advice. If you've gone to someone that's coming across as more of a professional in a particular field, okay, and they have this sense of expertise, and you may have asked, or you know, and you thought, right, okay, well, I'm going to get somewhere because I'm going to find out, you know, exactly what I need, and then this person didn't quite give you what you need, and you were like kind of left, I'm wanting to say hanging for some reason. I feel like you have so many ideas, okay, to the point where you're like, well, how do I even go about doing this, that, and the third? It's like you kind of feel like there's not enough time in the day. So maybe you have started working from home, or you're aiming to work from home. Either that, or you're self-employed, or you're wanting to become self-employed. If you are working in an office, okay, with a sense of doing a 9 to 5, that type of thing, this is really not kind of helping you achieve what you're wanting to. I'm getting the sense of like feeling very much like limited. I'm wanting to say strangled for some reason, okay? So you just felt like your thoughts, your opinions, your voice is not being listened to. You may have felt like it doesn't matter what you say, like other people try to take the ideas that you've got and use it as their own. I feel like there may be some sort of jealousy in the workplace or competition. And, it's like you are doing all the work here, okay? You're doing your work, or you're doing the work of like 3 people. And you may have said, look, I'm unhappy here, or this is not right because so and so is not pulling their weight and what have you. Where's the team spirit in all of this? And then potentially you may have opened up to your boss, and they may have been, all kind and considerate and listening, but yet they may have kind of flipped and just decided, well, actually this is too much of an inconvenience, so we may as well kind of cut you off or cut you out or put you somewhere else or do something. I'm hearing insubordination for some reason. So it's a sense of like, you coming off as the one that's the troublemaker, okay? But that's not the point. I feel like you've literally just done what you felt was right, but then you've been cut off in some way. And so therefore you've been like, well, what's the point of feeling a particular way and trying to express it when we're told to express it, but yet we're just considered as the nooses because we're not kind of going with what everyone else is doing. I feel like you're someone who wants to work here, you want to work, you have so much to give, but then there are other people around you who are just like, they want to do literally the bare minimum, okay? They want to do the bare minimum. They just want to get their paycheck or their amount of money at the end of the week or the end of the month or whatever it is. And because the thing is that they either hate what they do, or it's so comfortable with what they've got that they can't be bothered to rock the boat, but yet you want to strive on and progress and kind of level up. But I'm also getting that as well. You make people who are higher up than you insecure, because it's a sense of like, well, you could probably run the show better or do a better job or be a better leader, or you could do, your boss's job standing on your head type of thing. And you kind of know this, but also, unfortunately, your boss probably knows this as well. And so, therefore, it's like rather than being of help and assistance and guiding you and mentoring you to be someone on the similar kind of level to them and to go up the ranks, this person's like, oh well, that comes across as a threat, that comes across as a red flag. Well, maybe I'll move them to another department, or I'll tell them that they're not doing something right, or I'll pile on extra work on them, and they'll get to a point where they give up and then they quit. I'm getting the sense of quiet quitting. So you may have heard of that term, or you may have been reading up on that term more recently, but I'm getting that overall impression, guys, because I feel like you haven't been receiving your rewards for the work that you've done. And I feel like you're starting to reap them, or you will do. And there will be plenty of people watching you kind of glow up or rise right now, become this main character. But then they may be saying certain things like, oh, well, you've changed. Well, that's what we're supposed to do. We're meant to change, we're meant to grow, we're meant to adapt, and we're meant to evolve. I don't want to be sitting here in this office doing the same job, the same role for 20 years. If that's what you want to do, no judgment here, that's fine. But for me, that does not ring my bell whatsoever. That does not sound what I want out of my life. Thanks very much. And just because I have a different opinion from you does not mean that that I'm wrong. and it doesn't mean you're wrong either. It just means that we're different. Okay, so some of you are really wanting to move jobs or get a new place to live so that you could feel free to express yourself in the way that you want to, especially if you are trying to start off something on your own and you have so many distractions or certain things going on in an environment that you're in, and you just may feel like it's practically impossible to kind of do the work that you're wanting to, or maybe you feel like you haven't got quite enough resources or finances backing you in order to get to where you want to. But I'm feeling ultimately there is some major change happening for you, and you're going to be receiving some very good news. Okay, you're not expecting this news, and that's what's going to make you even more happy, because it's the sense of it comes out of the blue and you're like when you least expect it. Okay, also, if it's not necessarily you that is receiving this good news, then it could be a romantic partner here. Okay, as in your spouse if you are married, or if you're in a long-term connection with someone, or it could even be like a sibling or a family member or a friend, and then they kind of help you out in some sort of way. So this is going to really make you feel good, like you're going to feel comfortable about taking this next step. Okay, or if you wanted to leave a job, you can. If you wanted to spend less time working on one thing and prioritizing on yourself, and then that in turn is going to help you make more money at a later point, because you're not neglecting yourself and your health here, because health is wealth. Because especially if you're self-employed or you're wanting to be, if you're running a show on your own and you got no support from anyone and anything happens to you and you're not feeling that good, you have no choice but to show up. But sometimes you get to a point where you can't do anything and you need to rest, and then that's where times get even harder and you haven't got that respite. So I feel like you kind of know what you're really doing here. You do, but sometimes you may feel like you don't necessarily trust yourself that you're going to be able to follow through and it will be all right. But it can be risky, but I feel ultimately you kind of know what to do in this situation if you just kind of take a moment for yourself and block out kind of everyone else's opinions of what they think you should or shouldn't be doing in relation to your career and your finances, and ask for a sense of assistance, okay, in relation to the universe. Okay, and I feel ultimately they will be there at hand to support you and guide you in some sort of way. So as we're kind of closing up this portion of the reading, we may as well actually get the angel answers out here for you. So if you do happen to have a question, then now is your time to kind of ask, and we'll answer it for you. Obviously, as I said before, when I go to do my extended readings, this will be all kind of tidied up, but this really helps with me being able to channel the messages for you in this way. I haven't really done it in any other area, but sometimes it's nice to do things a bit different, because it's good, to do things out the box now and again. You're giving me this vibe that you're really intelligent here. Okay, very well educated, I'm hearing. Okay, what can we get here, please? And thank you for the angel answers for Capricorn for July the 1st to the 16th. Yes, a big fat yes. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. And look, trust. Yes, and trust. So absolutely beautiful. And I said to you, just ask. Okay, you ask the universe and you'll get your answers. So yes, ask, trust. Everything is working out for you. And look, next card, be assertive. And that's very true with this sense of this Emperor energy. You've got this. Okay, you can do it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the bi-weekly reading for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments. So thank you all so much. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you can hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you, and you don't miss out on any future updates with the channel. And also, guys, if you are interested in the extended reading, then I do have the link to my memberships in the description box below, where there are several layers of membership. There are the extended readings, okay, within a membership, and some other really great perks in there as well if you want to take a look, okay, guys. But that's the end, and I just want to say thank you to those of you who have purchased the memberships. It means a great deal to me, so thank you. I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon, and please take care of yourselves. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings, and bye, guys. Thank you.